this is Fantasy-esque and welcome back to The Sims 4 Royal Witch Kingdoms. Today we are continuing with the noble family of Holbart. Dorian and Valaena have consummated their marriage, as we saw, and I am hoping, as I'm pretty sure everyone else is, for a little baby between the two of them. This is very exciting. It always is, because, we're expanding the family, and we're expanding into new bloodlines, so that's all really fun for us. And obviously, seeing the genetics that'll come into play, and these successful families. Now, obviously, it has been quite a sudden marriage for these two, because I don't think it's been too long since they got engaged, and Prince Vex did die recently, so it's not as though everyone is, thinking about weddings and in a celebratory mood. But because Hulkane is kind of unstable right now, High Lord Dante was in a bit of a rush to create alliances with other noble families, and other kingdoms, so that's why he rushed ahead with this marriage. Now, obviously, because of that, Dorian is quite understanding towards Valaena, and I don't think he wants to rush her into anything. So he was actually willing to wait until a later point to consummate their marriage, until, he and Valaena got to know each other just a little bit more. And he really left the decision up to Valaena. But she decided that she would still go ahead with it because in her mind, even if there is no love between them just yet, it is a possibility in the future, not just yet, she does respect Dorian, and she does want to make the marriage work, especially because High Prince Vex was the one who introduced them, and I think, as a friend, she feels as though she has to do justice to Vex's efforts. So there we go, we've got that going between them. And then, of course, I think becoming a Nalka and all of that is going to be a bit too soon if it does happen for Valaena, but one thing she's sure about is that Dorian will make a really good Kotian. So I'm excited for that. Now, we haven't seen any signs from Valaena, but actually the only thing I've noticed is that her hunger is going down a lot quicker than everyone else in the house, and that's like the only indication I have that she may be pregnant. But we shall wait and see what happens. She hasn't gagged, she hasn't thrown up, or anything of the sort. And actually, this morning, I think, was quite a pleasant scene. Like, both mother-in-law and daughter-in-law woke up, and Valaena was repairing the dishwasher and cleaning up the dishes, like a few things in the kitchen. And then Ophelia was making cream tarts and chocolate mint cupcakes or minty mocha cupcakes in the basement. So it was kind of nice. It was kind of nice to see like the family being all harmonious and whatnot. So there are a few things. Okay, Lion has gone off to academy right now. Now Ophelia has been, she's okay. I was like, is she angry? Is he angry? Dante is angry for some reason. He's okay, upset at who? At Ophelia? Was this some sort of flirtation happening? Oh? Lady Amateuress has contacted Dante, and she's saying, I don't want to pass moral judgments, but I heard that you were caught cheating on your partner. What the hell? Hold on a second. Hold on. What? I didn't even get to read that properly. I thought Ophelia was the one who cheated. I'm so confused. Hold on a second. Yeah. Was that to Dante or was that to Ophelia? I'm so confused. It says Dante's hurt, though, by Ophelia. So I'm assuming Ophelia's the one who flirted with someone else. Now, this is being quite rampant among the witches, in my opinion, right now. They are, like, flirting in, events and public spaces. Supposedly, they are being quite flirtatious with others, and so their spouses are getting quite upset. Like, and I mean, these guys, they have been quite a harmonious couple thus far. And now they're having, like, this problem which thankfully is not as severe as the High Prince had with Luna, and then, you know, their parents, of course. But she does want to woohoo with him, so she is, you know, she's feeling quite flirty for High Lord Dante. So, with the wedding happening between, you know, the kids and stuff, and I don't feel like Dorian and Valaena are overly romantic. At this point in time, I feel like they're more of a, you know, friendly, formal-ish sort of couple. But I reckon with time, that will get better. I think with time, they will warm up to each other and kind of become how, like, Dorian's parents are. I mean, Dante and Ophelia, they are in love with each other, and they have, you know, they worked at it in their marriage, and they gradually fell in love and all those kind of things. And Dante always treated Ophelia really well. So I think that is the trend I see for Dorian and Valaena. Okay, you have like this to repair as well. I mean, she has the option to throw up too, so you know, there is that. There is that. Okay, let's do some repair work. It's kind of convenient though. This is like the first noble household we're playing like without a butler. We've had a, you know, daughter-in-law marry in. So it's kind of convenient to have more than one person who's cleaning and repairing and cooking. Whereas before we were relying almost entirely on Ophelia, even though Dante always helped out. Still, we were kind of relying always on just the one sim. But now we've got 2 sims to help out, and it actually makes quite a bit of a difference. And another thing, we have to keep our eye on the hunger for these sims, because as we've experienced beforehand, things can go south very quickly, and go south in a dangerous way. Okay, why don't you guys grab a serving, everyone go eat some stuff, grab cupcakes, grab cream tarts, num num num. Let's get to it. There we go. Everyone just eat. And I have learned that one must leave food lying around on the table. Not in the fridge, because not everyone can access it at the same time and soon enough. It needs to be lying around on counters and tables, if anything. So there we go. We need to make sure the tables are always stocked. Now, where is our... Right, our mail is out here. So Dante is going to have to go and pay the maintenance fees, the upkeep costs of the estate. So he's going to go do that. He's uncomfortable. They are older. I'm surprised she isn't really, like, she doesn't feel too tired from woohooing and stuff. Because typically, the elders will. So, you know, if you get your elders to woohoo twice in a row, they will die. They will die. Die of happiness, but they will die. So, that needs to be controlled somewhat. Okay, Lion, you need to do your... Do you even have your homework? I don't think he has, like, secondary homework anywhere. We need to purchase it. So let's grab that. You know what I would appreciate? If they could just flip in. Let's do homework. I would appreciate if when you purchase books and stuff, it just goes into your inventory instead of going to the bookshelf. But I suppose it's convenient if it goes to the bookshelf, like if that's how you try to set stuff up. It would be annoying to like have to move a bunch of books from your inventory to a shelf, but still, you know. I suppose it depends on how exactly you're playing and such. But Lion does want to cloud gaze with Ophelia. So I'm wondering, like, it is getting kind of late. I don't know when he'll be able to cloud gaze with her. But look, like he's getting distracted. He needs to do his homework first. Do your homework first, everything else comes later. I might now get to Cloud Gaze. And Valaena, she wants to invite over. Like she wants to chat with Kenzo. So I'm thinking maybe invite Kenzo, or do we want actually? You know what? She hasn't been able to invite the youngsters in, like the youths of Sikar, but Kenzo's not part of this, so she would have to invite him separately. Yeah, maybe we'll invite him over separately. And they're just acquaintances, but like she wants to chat with him. So maybe we can invite him and do that. Okay, he's coming over. Let's invite in. Let's give him a little compliment. I mean, I suppose she kind of left Sikar before, you know, she could really get to know Kenzo and such. Is she? And she is like really close to Calypso, Kenzo's older sister. What about Helicent? And she is friends. So she's friends with the Siddeley sisters. So it kind of makes sense that, you know, she would want to befriend their younger brother Kenzo. They were neighbors for like a long time, her whole life essentially. But she, you know, got married off before she could really hang out with Kenzo and such. So it kind of makes sense that she's just inviting him over so that, you know, she can get to know him a little bit more. That's nice. Lion, are you not done with your homework yet? He is. His homework is complete. Is there anything else? Nope. It's too late, I think, to cloud gaze, unfortunately. Let me just... I don't know if we'll be able to sneak in a cloud gaze. It is very, very late. Very late. We're gonna try, but I don't think we will succeed, unfortunately. It's like, yeah, already too late. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of that or unpin that. And look at this. Like, she's got this whole chat thing back here, but we kind of saw it get fulfilled already. So that is such a strange, strange thing. I'm gonna unpin that. I can't even unpin that. It shouldn't be there because we've already wrapped that up. Okay, well, let's check out some of the other stuff. Can we unpin this? It should be able to. Become friends with Miss Valaena. You know what? All the brother-in-laws that we've come across so far, they're just so nice because they want to welcome their sister-in-laws in. They want to be like friendly with them and nice to them. Honestly, they're so sweet. And Valaena wants to ask Master Dorian about his day. Of course, she's like really kind and considerate. I mean, she's kind and considerate. She's, you know, as I said before, making an effort in their marriage, but yeah, why don't you self-deprecating joke? Friendly duel? No. I don't think you want to ask your sister-in-law about Woohoo. But why don't you ask about her day and just be really nice? Let's discuss interests. Discuss world peace. Local fishing spots. What else? Get to know her a little bit. Give her a heartfelt compliment. Brighten her day. Let's see. Tell a joke about aliens, perhaps. Talk about the cold temperature. Yeah, we'll just queue up a bunch of those interactions. And... okay, baked goods are doing fine, thank goodness. Baked goods are doing fine. Honey, please eat, if possible, in between your conversations. That would be much appreciated. Why don't you grab a serving while you talk to her, hopefully. Okay, she keeps picking up these cupcakes, but she's like not eating them. Eat, Valaena, eat. Dorian. Dorian, grab a cupcake too. Ophelia, grab a cream tart. And you can grab a cupcake as well. Everyone, eat, please. I mean, they should autonomously do that, but sometimes they just don't. So we gotta make the effort to do it for them. And then Valaena can clean that up once she's done. But let's see. Lion, you know, he's gonna tell her all about his day, how the academy was, you know, how probably she's settling in. Like, I just get the impression that, because he's good and a perfectionist, so I kind of get the impression that he's just as nice as his older brother. They're kind of on the same wavelength. And there was a time when we thought that Lion, you know, growing up would end up befriending High Prince Vex instead of his brother. He's a bit more kind of laid back, behind the scenes, and because his brother's already making an effort with the Holdigans, I could kind of see Lion leaning more towards the prince. But unfortunately, he no longer has that chance. And look at this! He's like washing the dishes, even though that's his sister-in-law's job. See, look, the sons, they take after their Kotyan. They do, I tell you. Like, he's helping his sister-in-law out by washing the dishes for her and such. And yeah, she's exhausted, so she's actually gone to bed, which is entirely okay. That's fine and well. She can head to bed if she wants. And then Lion. Oh geez, Lion's off doing his own thing. That is fine. Ophelia, repair this. We have some stuff downstairs that needs repairing. Lion was nice. Lion helped clean the dishes, but he kind of broke the sink. So we'll go fix that up. There's like 2 cream tarts left. I am tempted to go make... Actually, I think before... You know what? Eat this mocha cupcake once you're done. And then I reckon I will send her down to make something else. Let's see. Maybe we make some powdered donuts. I'll get it to make some powdered donuts. And just pop them on the table so that if people want to snack during the night, they can do that. Or if someone wakes up like really early tomorrow morning, they can eat that instead. So we'll go down, we'll get her to... Yeah, okay, Kenzo's leaving. It is quite late. Thank you for visiting. Much appreciated, Kenzo. Does she not like handiness? Where is her... Hold on. She dislikes white. That's kind of interesting with the whole color thing. I never realized that. She dislikes white and likes black. She dislikes... Okay, so that's interesting. It kind of makes sense, though, because she, in her marriage, Dante's always been doing these things for her. So, you know, she's had a lot of free time to do what she wants to whenever she wants. So, obviously, the essential skills of this household, like baking and handiness, she doesn't really like. She does because she has to, but she's not fond of it. She much prefers, you know, dancing and gardening and mischief and painting and pipe organ, or playing the pipe organ. And then Valaena, I wonder if she's developed. She has yet to develop her likes and dislikes. So that's kind of interesting. We'll have to see how that progresses. But I think, you know, due to that, Ophelia would actually be quite grateful that now she has a daughter-in-law to help her with these things because, you know, she's really not too fond. And at least now her responsibilities are kind of halved. So really, she only has to, like, do baking, if anything. And most of the time, Valaena will step up to clean and repair where possible. So that's actually quite nice. But, okay, I am going to leave B, and maybe we can pick up at a later point when we, like, find out whether or not... Oh, we just did. We just did. I was gonna say, we should leave off and come back when we find out if Valaena is pregnant or if she's not. And look at this, we just got, not a notification, but we just got the moodlet. She's eating for 2, there's a baby bump, she's pregnant. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Oh, this is just too good. This is too flippin' good. Oh guys, this is Dorian's baby. Like, I'm so excited for Dorian's baby. Like more than, it's unfair, but like more than Valaena. With Vex and Luna, I was excited for Vex and Luna's baby. With this one, I'm excited because it's Dorian's baby, and I love Dorian. You guys know, I think he's one of the most attractive Sims in his generation. So yeah, I'm stoked. Okay, well, have you told Dorian? I don't think so just yet. Oh, that is just too good. That is just too flippin' good. Okay, well, it is late though. Everyone needs to go to sleep. And maybe we can pick up tomorrow to see how things are. You should probably tell him now, actually. Do you want to share the big news? I'm sure he can tell, but you know, just let's go share the big news with him. There's gonna be like a baby in the household. Yep, he's excited. That's great. Okay, another thing before I forget, I want to show the new outfits that these two have as married nobles. So their outfit has changed to reflect that. So let me see if I can get her to step here and get him to step out as well. And we can kind of take a look at them. Come on, guys. Let's come this way. Let's come this way. Valaena, this way. Come on, let's get up and come this way, please. And you step this way. No, both of you. Both of you step in this direction. Come on. Chat here. Spin around. We want to take a look at you. Turn around, folks. No! Oh, this is just rubbish. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. It's taking a fair bit. Just let's have some patience. Come on, come on. I don't even have autonomy turned off, so obviously they're doing what they want to do, when they want to do. Look at, now she's like just walking off. Honey, no. No. Come back. Come back. Dorian, please don't walk off. Please don't walk off. I beg you. Just give me, let me just turn her slightly. Okay. Jeez. Finally. So these are the outfits that a married noble female will wear if she isn't a lady, so as a mistress. And what Dorian's wearing is what a married noble male will wear who is not a lord or a high lord. So he's the master of the house and she's the mistress of the house. So there we go. Kind of like young master and young mistress. So those are the outfits they will have. And so every noble couple that we come across who get married will have different kind of colorations of this attire. So there we go. And that's, you know, obviously different to what Luna and Vex were wearing once they got married. But okay, I will leave you guys be. Go get some rest, eat up, sleep up, and I'll see you later. Okay, it is 10 a.m. on Saturday. Miss Valaena is in her second trimester. So we've got that going on, and I was thinking maybe today, since, you know, it has been a few days since the wedding, we could actually go ahead and invite the youngsters from Sikar that Valaena grew up with, and then the youngsters in Holcane. With the royal wedding that we had, we tried to do that as soon as possible so that, you know, everyone can meet and continue the festivities. But obviously things went a bit slower this time around because, you know, they weren't in a celebratory mood. But I do think that we would benefit from having them over. Now, in terms of updates over, you know, the past day or so that we've been playing off camera, or night, whatever you want to say, Lion, nothing in terms of his relationships, but Valaena has managed to befriend, or maybe actually Lion as well. She has managed to befriend Lion as well as High Lord Dante. So she's actually getting along very well with her father-in-law, and she's getting along, father-in-law. What's the proper word for it? Not Tetrala. Her bon. That's it. father-in-law, Bon. We don't use Tetrala because that means royal. So she's getting along well with her Bon and her, well, Tora not so much. I mean, she's respectful towards her, but they haven't had anything like any incident or any cause to become super close yet. But she and her Bon are getting along very well. And that's father-in-law for those of you who don't remember. And then she's getting along very well with her brother-in-law as well. Do we have a word for that? I don't know if we do. I feel like we should probably have a word for sister-in-law. Do we? We do. Okay. So we do have a word for brother-in-law and sister-in-law. I just don't think I've used them yet. So the word for brother-in-law is stabellum. That's the word for brother-in-law. So she's been getting along well with her stabellum, Lion, and with her Bon, Dante. My goodness. But yes, I do want to invite the youngsters over, so I'm going to go ahead and do exactly that. But I don't think we've had anything else relationship-wise that has changed between them. She's fitting in well, essentially. She's doing a good job fitting into this family, and I'm happy for her. I really am. Okay, we'll gather up the youths of Holcane, including the new High Prince Edmund, of course. I'm curious to see how he's going to interact with the others. And then we'll get Valaena to invite the youths of Sikar, so that everyone can mingle as well. I mean, if we look at Dorian, he is, friends, I think, with Eldrick. I'm actually not sure, but I think he's friends with Veronica. Yeah, his friends not with Eldrick. That, I suppose that relationship has gone down a little bit. But she is friends with Veronica. Whereas if you look at Valaena has like a super good friendship with a lot of people in her kingdom. She's good friends with Calypso, Helicent, obviously her evil brother Diamond, and I think she's friends with High Princess Faina. Yeah, she's friends with High Princess Faina. She's friends with Prince Elrond. So really, the nobles in Sikar, they get along well, like very, very well. So I think this would be a good chance as well for, the High Prince and such. What is happening here? What? Hold on. Did you guys see this? Were you guys watching? At first I was like, oh, this is so cute, because Valaena and Dorian are having a moment with each other and their romance went up. And then these two had like a positive heart between them. So like, what's going on there, guys? I don't think it was a heart. It was a romance, which is kind of odd. Well, let's see. Your relationship with Dorian, they're still at Lovebirds. So, obviously still getting there. And like, what the hell happened here? They're good friends. I don't know what was happening there. Something happened. But we shall ignore it. Because there is no trace of what happened. We'll just say that it was a very familial interaction. That's what we'll say. Okay, all the guests are down here. But yeah, I think this would be a good chance. Look, Lion's meeting the High Prince. Good for the High Prince to mingle with some of the others. And also, I think this would be good for Luna to kind of get out of the palace and spend some time with the others as well. Otherwise, she's just going to be very, very sad being pent up in the palace. And what's this? Yep, he is friends with Valaena, close from happy memories. So there we go. He gets along very well with his daughter-in-law. I don't think I have a word for daughter-in-law and son-in-law, and I probably won't. Just, the father, mother-in-law, brother, sister-in-law, all of those. Okay, well, how is everyone's needs going? Because we gotta keep an eye on that. I don't know what's up with Lion, but his hunger need is always yellow. Like, it's always in the yellow. Despite the fact that we keep him fed. We always keep him fed. But okay, he's like not really interested in anyone else here. Really? You don't want to get to know anyone? He's always like talking to himself. He's practicing his debate skills in the mirror and that's it. He doesn't really like interacting with the others. You should be more social, Lion, honestly. Valaena, she's reading a book over here. Look! She and Bon sitting together, reading a book. This is probably how they bonded, I think. Dorian and Dante were actually sitting here one night and just conversing with each other. And then Valaena joined them. And I think, you know, they bonded. So that's quite nice. But yes, you should probably go eat some stuff. Have a fruit tart. And Dorian, you go eat something as well. We don't want you to starve. In fact, everyone just grab fruit tarts, please. Everyone eat. Everyone eat. Okay. I want to see who else is like interacting with each other and such. Lion is chatting with, oh well, he's standing with Princess Padme, but I suppose not. Edmund, I'm pretty sure Edmund didn't really ever get to, you know, hang out too closely with all the other youngsters because there wasn't any place in like the youth group. After his older Vlaro died though, there was a spot. So then he came in. Sad way to join the group, but you know, that's what happened. So I was kind of curious who he would interact with and such. Who he would be drawn towards, you know, the Sims that he would meet. Is he going to talk to Helicent? Oh, he's cleaning up. Look at him. He's being a good guest. Oh jeez, I did not wish to move that. That is fine. Elrond! Elrond! Elrond is the other Sim that I feel is super attractive. But seriously, honey, why are you walking around in your towel? I mean, I approve, but why are you walking around in your towel? Seriously. You should not be. There are many guests here. I mean, he is a royal and he's a Sikaar, and Sikaars are like that. They think they are the most beautiful creatures to grace the planet, and they do feel as though everything revolves around them. Now, Faina, she's been out here. She hasn't, I think, gone inside at all. Like, really, Faina? You don't want to chat to anyone here? I thought you'd be, you know... She's coming out to talk to her sister, Hastagda Luna. Aww. I wonder how she feels, knowing, like, everything Hastagda's gone through recently. With, like, having a baby and then having a husband die. Like, that must be huge. That was very difficult. And like Luna's kind of in this odd position. I feel like even she herself would be unsure about what's going on in her life. Like, her son's not the heir anymore. Her brother-in-law's the heir. What's going to happen to her? Is she going to be sent back home? Or is she going to stay in Holkane, since, you know, her last name is a Holkane now. She's a Holkane by marriage. Or was. So her position also is a bit unsure, but the royals haven't really said anything. So that's, you know, that's that. Okay, Dorian. Dorian's just mingling with everyone. Let's see, okay, he's welcoming, he's so nice. He's welcoming Edmund, High Prince Edmund, into the group. And such. Edmund seems to be getting along well with everyone. I don't think he has necessarily. This is also probably the first time he's had exposure to like so many different people. So that makes me curious as to whether the whole idea that there's like a strict hierarchy in Holkane and the Holdegans are at the bottom of that hierarchy. I wonder if that's gonna persist with him, or if it's going to, like, if it died with Vex. And Edmund will be more influenced by the way Dorian does things, which is to be, you know, all-inclusive, or at least as much as possible. And nobody has... Oh, what's happening? Compliment appearance. Okay, I understand that you're pregnant and your hormones are everywhere, and also Luna, she, you know, is a widow now, but I don't... Dorian's right there. He might not take this well. Okay, well, she got a positive something with Luna. And Dorian is here, but he's fine with it. Maybe, you know, Valaena's just trying to comfort Luna and just encourage Luna a little bit. So maybe Dorian's, you know, being understanding and not freaking out from jealousy. I suppose that does make sense. And right now, like in this generation, Luna's the only one that can relate to Valaena remotely. She's the only one that's had a baby. And now Valeena's having a baby, so I think maybe they're bonding a little bit over that. And she's trying to comfort Luna. I'm going to take it that way, at least. That's how I'm going to take it. And oh, we have Ophelia who wants to flirt with Queen Leia. There's a connection... a connection can't be ignored, so go see if there's a spark. Worst case scenario, Queen Leia is flattered but not feeling it. Ophelia, I was just saying how you're in love with your husband, or both of you are, with each other. And I thought things were going well between the two of you. You know what I think it is? I think maybe Ophelia's going through the same thing that Valeena's going through with Luna. Like, Leia just lost her son. And Leia just divorced her husband, Uther, who is now minor king. So maybe as, you know, Leia's kind of closest friend through the years, she just wants to comfort Leia. We're gonna invite Leia over. I think that's probably it. Like can we... Where is she? Is she even here? Is she here? Is she in the area? Like, where is she? Because we can't exactly... Oh, she's kind of in the area. Okay, let's ask to... Actually, instead of asking to hang out, can we just intercept her, perhaps? Let's... Oh, jeez. Let's ask about a day. Let's go ask about the Queen's Day. She's going to take a bit of a walk, and then she's going to come across the High Queen. And I think as the Queen's closest friend, I mean, right now, I mean, their relationship, you know, has gone down quite a bit. Because Leia's been very busy with matters in court in her family. And obviously Ophelia has been now quite busy with her own family. So they haven't had as much time to be as close as they were in the early days. But still, she's the Queen's longest standing friend. And I think with that in mind, she would be wanting to comfort the Queen, if anything, in this time, which is why she's quote-unquote flirting. So we'll go do that. We'll go do that. Maybe things won't go any further than this. It's just an innocent. But see, she's already hurt Dante once with this, so obviously it's something that Dante is bothered by. So we'll have to see. Okay, there we go. See, now she's feeling super flirty and stuff. But I think it was perhaps purely just her wanting to give some support to Leia in this difficult time. Okay, we'll leave them to chat. Lion, where are you heading to? Chatting with Helicent? Where is she? Why is... She's downstairs, isn't she? She's downstairs, buddy. She's downstairs. Swear it. Yeah, nobody else... See, the game does this weird thing. It fulfills the wants as soon as you do it, but then, like, comes back and stays there, which is really odd. But okay, let's come back down here. Do you want some pastries? Let's make some donut holes. We'll go do that. Let's go make some donut holes. Fill up the dining table. But okay, guys, I think we will leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.